Hello and welcome to my garden and the dinosaurs who live there. Today we're going to have a look at some hellebores and the dinosaurs. So it's amazing how even in December you start to see signs of life, signs of positivity, that things are starting to happen in the garden. And if we just look down here, and look in here, we can see some beautiful hellebores. Now these were planted, look at all these buds as well. These were planted in this bed when the buxus and the privet were very young. And you can now see they're pretty overgrown, but they don't mind at all. The hellebores are thriving in there. I need to think about whether I need to take them out and put them somewhere else, because they are getting a bit cramped in there. But it's amazing that not even at the end of December yet, and the hellebores are blooming and looking great with it. And if we just go over here, hi girls. Oh, these are my little dinosaurs. I don't know whether I've introduced them to you yet. That's Hambo, that's Beryl, that's Matilda, and we do have Edith, but Edith is lurking in the undergrowth somewhere, I think. I'll talk more about them later. But if I go over here, I've got some more hellebores. I've got them dotted around the place. And these are yellow. I don't know the variety, I'm afraid. But these are stunning when they open up. And they're doing quite nicely, thank you very much. Now, I haven't cut back the leaves as I should have done, but I'll maybe do that now. So these larger leaves, it's good to cut back some of them to give the plants, the flowers, space and light. So I'll do that, and particularly some of the larger leaves get a bit grimy and a bit moth-eaten at this time of year, so I'll get those cut back, and that'll tidy everything up, and then the flowers will be more obvious. I have got some more over here, I think. I'll just take you through. You need to excuse the garden, it is December after all, and it is very clay soil and very damp, my garden, in most areas. So we can see there's some more hellebore leaves. Have we got any flowers in this one yet? Yes. Can I point them out to you? There we go. So hellebores are doing fantastic. And we found Beryl. Beryl's in the background there, behind Matilda. Oh, and if I look over, can you see the squirrel that's just meandering around? This part of the garden here, in case you're wondering why I've got that makeshift fence up, is where my wild bird feeding station is, and also squirrel feeding station. And I don't want the chickens to get underneath the wild bird feeding station, because I want to try and keep the chickens apart from them as best as I can to mitigate the transfer of disease from the wild birds to the chickens, and particularly when we always live with the possibility of, there's a squirrel, of avian flu rearing its head. It's always a good idea to keep the chickens and wild birds apart as much as you can do. Obviously they're going to be flying around, but you know that they congregate at the wild bird feeding station and poo underneath the feeding station, so definitely not a place where we want the chickens to go. And there's a little squirrel. Zoom in. Over there, and this is a bit of a a dumping ground for things that I'll be doing in the garden later. That's why there's some a random array of pots and things over there. So there we go. And there's little Matilda. If I can zoom back out again. Matilda is a speckled Sussex, which is quite a rare breed of chicken. She is a little love and is about 2.5 years old now. And then we have Beryl, and Beryl is a Cocker Black Marans, as is her sister Edith. And these are younger. They're not even 1 year old yet, but they are hysterical. They're really fun, great wee personalities. And my fourth girl, my fourth dinosaur, is just over there having a meander away, and that's Hamble. And Hamble is a Barnevelder, a Dutch breed. And when I get closer to Hamble, you'll see she's got the most wonderful markings on her feathers, really gorgeous markings in Barnevelders. So I will, I'll follow her and I'll show you what she looks like. Okay, here's Hamble, and if I hone in on her, you can see she's got the most lovely feathers. Now Hamble laid an egg a little while ago and has decided that, well, even though I've taken the egg out, she wants to go back in and have a little sit in the nest for a while. So I'll let her in this way, which is not the route they normally go in. But there you go, Hamble. Oh, there you are. Are you going in that way? Oh, no. There you go, darling. Then it's dark. So I kept the video on her even though you couldn't see her because of the noise that she makes. That lovely little noise is her, I would say her content noise, a nesting noise. Having a little dig about now. And the other girls look like they're wanting to go in and have a seat as well. Here's Edith. She laid an egg earlier as well. Lovely. I'll leave them to it. I'll just switch out the light. There you go, girls. Have a nice seat. Meanwhile, these two, who haven't laid eggs today, are quite happy just rummaging around. Matilda, she stopped laying for the winter. Beryl is laying every day, more or less. But she hasn't laid one yet today, so her turn will come later. But Matilda, no, she's taking a rest and probably won't lay again until the days get longer.